Now, we're doing frogs last, and I was struggling a bit. So we're gonna give this another crack. I did look at some stuff, so I think I have an idea of what I need to do. I found my actual bed as well. Yeah, we'll sleep till 8.
Good day to you.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Well, hopefully... There we are. So that's where we had to go. I thought it was here, because that's where she was mainly at, but I didn't see the food there.
Who's herding livestock in this village?
Depends. The young lads take turns. Now it's Manka's brother, Elshik. Farewell, my friend.
Okay. He should, yeah, disappear. Oh no, not yet. He should be grabbing his lunch now. No, he's not. The women are gone as well. I'm gonna risk it right now. This is harder to hurt him. Come on. This way. This way. Keep going to the close. Why aren't they... This is way harder. Come on, to the close. To the close. At least this one's going. Come on, this way. I think Mutt's... Yeah. This way. This way now. No. Oop. This way. Yeah, Mutt's ruining it, which is what's happening. Yeah, sweet. See all the clothes. Alright, he's gone. I'm gonna get Mutt to stay.
Stay.
Because you're really ruining this. Okay. What's K? Oh, that's... yeah, I remember now. What was I supposed to do with the sheep? Chase the sheep out of the pasture. Okay. It's one out. Come on. It's two. Three. Four. Two more. It's five. Yeah, sweet.
Come here.
Alright. Oh, we can just fast travel there. I forget we can do that. I'm done with the
I'm
sheep.
done with the sheep.
Ha ha! Great! How did it go? Tell me.
Well, I scattered their sheep like you wanted.
That's perfect.
Trampled their laundry.
I also trampled their laundry, like you mentioned.
You did? That must have been quite unpleasant for them. They'll have to start over.
Alshik ran like the wind after I slipped him that specialty of yours.
What a sight that must have been.
Aye. I reckon he's still throwing up.
You've taken care of everything. You deserve a reward. And with a bit on top as well. Like I promised. Since you did such a good job.
Thanks, Oberon.
Don't mention
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You're a handy fella. But you could be even better. With my help, of course. They say I'm a good teacher. And listen, one more thing. We'll be meeting the Takovites soon to discuss the pasture they stole from us. I'd like you to come with us. If you're not against it, that is.
What could you teach
What
me?
could you teach me?
Well, I'd say I've experienced quite a lot in my long interested life. And now, in my old age, I have much wisdom to
I
share.
did
Do
not
you have
understand any
anything
of that.
specific in mind?
I could help you with your craftsmanship. You know, like when you're going to make something. I also spent a lot of time with animals as a child.
That sounds good. I'd love to make use of...
It'll take some time, maybe.
It's pretty cheap, I think. We'll leave it for now.
So, what else do you have in store for those Takovites?
I'll tell you, friend. We're going to meet the Takovites in our pasture and try to sort it out. And if we don't get through to them, we'll kick their...
Why not? I've already stolen a maypole and...
You will? You're really in it with us up to your ears. But I reckon it won't be much fun this time. We meet in the pasture regularly, and it's always the same. I try to explain everything to Project, but he doesn't listen to me. The thieving thief. I suppose we'll fight then. Don't worry. When the Takovites see you, they won't want to mess with us.
Wouldn't you rather make up?
Wouldn't you and Project rather make up? You've had the pasture split in half for years, and it's worked so far, hasn't it?
You're tracking it down like the tusk of a bailiff Firth. He kept wanting to get involved. But to say the pasture ours in front of the Takovites, that he won't do.
But what if I talk to him? Maybe I can convince him to help us.
I wouldn't bet on it. Last time, he told me and Project he'd put us in the stocks if we keep bothering him.
Alright, let's try and sort it out.
You know what? I'll go have a talk with Thrush. Would you wait for me for a bit?
All right, but be quick. And don't you dare team up with them Takovites.
Where is he? Oh, he's already on the move.
I came because of the arguments between Takov and Zhelyov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
How did the arguments between the Takovites and Zhelyovites start, anyway?
What do I know? I was a young lad back then, but it's all because of that bloody pasture. Both villages claim that it belongs to them, but nobody has any evidence. So they split it in half, but neither side is particularly happy about it.
Well, you wouldn't let them fight over nothing, would you? Does nobody know who the bloody pasture belongs to?
Nobody who could be trusted not to be making it up. After all, what business is it of mine? Let them kill each other for all I care. Worst case, I'll have to clap them all in the pillory. That should sort them out.
You'd finally have some peace. We can give that a go.
I'm sure you have enough worries, as is. And the Takovites and Zhelyovites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would.
Hell yeah.
Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your mind?
I know books.
Filthy peasant hands? Do you know how many books I've read? And I never fold corners. If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Fine, have it your way. Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit.
I'm glad
But
that
if
also
I find
worked.
out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
Greetings, sir.
Just the Chronicle? It is.
It's just, I don't like lounging about, sir. Why? I get the feeling life's passing me by, that the Lord will be displeased at my
It's
idle.
quite a few pages.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
God bless. What would you like?
I don't have a bullock, and you won't.
I need to translate something from Latin. You're an educated man, aren't you? Would you help me?
Why not? It's nice to see simple folk wanting to get educated. What is it you need translated?
Crap. I knew this was gonna come up.
Maybe I should read.
As you wish.
I feel like it was that second option. Or third option, I can't remember. Whatever one I was on. Yeah, fair. F-A-R-R. Oops. F-A-R-R.
Greetings to you.
I need to
What is it you need?
This one.
Fecit ordinem in regione ope claviferae.
That's definitely Latin, but what could it mean? In regione is obvious. That's in the country or region. Fecit ordinem is something like to bring order. And clave ferre means iron spike or maybe nail. So, brought order to the region with the help of an iron nail. Where did you hear that nonsense?
That's not important. The main thing is I know what it means, and hopefully it'll help me in my work. Thank you.
We might as well sleep here while we can.
God be with you.
Can I spend the...
Not to chat.
Oh, okay, I guess I can't spend the night here. Where do we gotta go? Okay, back to the... Oh, yeah, we need to go there. Be easier to come here. Do I have anywhere I can sleep though? Might as well go here because he will let me sleep.
Quick!
Why doesn't he want to go?
Quick! Go!
Why is he not happy? Oh, maybe that's why. It's mine. I can hold.
Quick!
Yeah, okay, what's that?
Ka!
I don't know what happened there. Must have been too close to that.
You silly doggy.
Um, 79. There we go, it's close as we're gonna get it. Now what do I gotta find? Find the border nail in the pasture. I don't even know if this thing's gonna be like super obvious. Like if it's across the path, is it like in the middle of nowhere? How far have I? Oh, I've still got a bit. I don't see anything on the path. We're nearing the end. I reckon my next step is go along the actual path and see if something comes up. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. And I haven't seen a thing at the bottom corner come up. Tell me to look at something. Let's follow the path. Try and find a nail that marks the boundary between the parts. Should tell me exactly where to look. Well, I should have read that. Does that tell me? No, it doesn't. Okay, so this little path doesn't lead to anything. This little path also doesn't. I'll have to go back to the book. I was hoping that might have been one. That stops here. Definitely not in here. And this is where we started. Hoping if I'm on the horse I can maybe see something before we go back.
Whoa! That's right. But I'll kill you. Ha! Fucking. Enough.
That wasn't there before. We'll take that and these money. Take that. And the cheese. Alright, let's go back to that book. Where is it? There we are.
Good to see you.
I'm not supposed to read all of this. Summer of the year 1327 was eventful. Quorum gravis. Okay, that's Latin. It seems impossible to write it all down here. Fear then sank its claws, especially into old Zenith, who has a cottage near the forest. Listen to all that has happened. Okay. Yeah. Went into the woods, but in darkness she went astray, fell down the hill and remained wedged into the roots of a tree. Half the village went to look for the poor woman, but the root prisoner herself could not answer their court. The Avenue of the Strange. God has breathed many beautiful places into our region to make it fit for human life. Of one place I will now tell you, on a hill near the pond. There's an avenue of strange trees because of oaks, yeah. Spring. Like every spring, most gracious and wise swift man, he was invited by a few cows, yeah, okay. Tree that bled. Okay. Okay. Another tree. This is about a tree. Alright, spring. Like every spring, the most gracious and wise swift man who is invited by a brother inspected the fields and the living creatures and made this record. Let us begin with the cattle for milk. There are fewer cows but more oxen. Sheep. We have nice and big goats and plenty of sows too. Thanks to the cottagers Tom and Simic, we have the two biggest buffs in the whole region. Let's count the ground under our feet. The fields are stiff in the same management, even the land above the inn has not changed its lord. Because the wedding of Ankar and Vasek was ruined when the father of the bride, in his drunkenness, called Vasek a fool who had sex with sheep. Okay. Tree that bled. Troskovitz witnessed terrible events when Brennick and two local shepherds decided to cut down a tree in the meadow above. Half the village is angry with them now. The tree they chose to cut down is known for attracting lightning from far and wide to protect the good people, but it endangers the cattle in the pasture. Sooner had he raised the instrument to cut again, than red blood began to gush from the wound. The horrible phenomenon so frightened both men that were threw their axes and fled home. The parish priest who was summoned to the scene did not declare the tree malicious, but the locals knew their own and believed that the tree would not allow evil things to happen. Okay. So the trustees gave orders to measure the soil in the spring to increase the quantity of grain brought to him. Shall take 6 sacks of wheat, and after the fields had been measured, the young men were brought to the proper place. The manner's grain was that they might receive good cutting. Remember that. Place until death. Let's know these boys. Janik from the inn, Kenneth from the pigs, Hales from the carpenters, Martin and Tarkov Simon from, yep. However, there is a constant trouble for the members. It's placed badly, even. Okay. Outside the holy ground. For he has taken his own life. Today the shepherds have returned to the fatal meadow. The hangman's tree continues to be. Thanks for not choosing the trees. I can't really see anything in here. did say something. I did mention a lot of trees. What's that? That's an activity. Why is it red though?
Go! Charge! Charge!
Whoa! Whoa!
Probably should have kept reading. But I did mention something about trees a lot. Chopped a tree. I know that much. Which I don't think it's anything over here, because there's too many trees. Although... Okay. I'm out of the quest. We did look at this tree. I feel like that one's possibly too far. Yeah, it is. Honestly, might just look this up. Oh. I just... Was it telling me to pick up herbs? What did I just see? Maybe it was mud. Must have been Mutt. I swear I just saw something though. Let's have a quick look. Find the border nail in the pasture. Apparently it is this tree. I thought I just saw something.
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Procek won't be happy.
Thought I briefly saw something. Alright, what do we gotta do? Alright, go back to... I had a feeling it was going to be somewhere in the middle too, because that makes sense.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Where is he? Found the border.
I finally found the damn border between the Takov and Zhelyov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least Olbram and Procek will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
Alright. Time to head back. Although he's probably gonna go to sleep by the time I get there. I could go to sleep there. Oh, it's not that late. Oh, it might be late now.
What was that sound? Hail, good man. Want to warm up a little?
Greetings, sweet
Good
maiden.
doggy. Good boy.
That's what I was looking at anyway. It's not super dark, so we should be fine.
Ja! Quick! Go! Ja!
Whoa, whoa.
Who just came barging? You've no business here.
What the?
All right, I'm ready now. Let's go to the pasture and have a word with the Takovites.
Excellent. Come, let's tell the others, and we'll send for the fucker project.
Well, Jelliavites, did you miss us?
Of course they did. I reckon they hardly slept a wink.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Jelliov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody here have anything better to do?
Trust? What are you doing here?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' asses and go home.
Isn't it time to make up?
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Jelliavites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Takovite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
You're both wrong. The pasture is split in half. From here to that oak over there is Zheliov property, and from the oak on, it belongs to Tachov.
We're supposed to share with them? Ha!
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read. It's all there, black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They should have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Both of you shut up.
Both of you shut up, damn it! All these years you've been hurting each other, nobody owes anyone anything.
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack up and go home.
Well, Grandpa,
Jesus Christ,
are you
be
satisfied?
Not in the slightest.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Well, at least it's fair.
Praise the Lord.
Now, I hope the Takovites and Jeliovites won't be at each other's throats for a while.
I can hardly believe it. I'm sure Lord von Berghoff will be delighted with how I handled it.
How you handled it?
Aye? With a little help from you. True enough. It's nice that someone deals with problems instead of making more for a change.
Ah, don't mention it.
Leave it off. We've got our good name back. Since you did so well with the Chronicle, I have another book of knowledge for you. I didn't get much out of it myself, but maybe you'll find something revealing in it. That's a damn fine reward, don't you think?
My word. Thank you.